This is Amy from Amy's Mix of Creativity, and today I'm going to share with you some more Christmas papers and pads. This channel I started so that I could share with everybody my love of paper crafting that I've been doing for probably a decade almost. And it will give me a chance to hopefully introduce you to new paper crafts. And if you're a paper crafter already, maybe some things that you don't know about, or things that you'd like to find out about but you haven't been able to check it out yet. I do have a lot of products. Been doing this for a long time. I am not affiliated with any companies. These are all the stuff is things I bought myself. I try to buy things on discount, clearance, with coupons, with any way I can, just because I love paper. I'm addicted to it, I admit it. And I mean, how can you not love something like that? Come on, that's just awesome, right? Like this, look at that, the foil. Holographic foil, I love it. That might be one of my reason I got into this, is because I love stuff like that. I love that, the shine. I love things that are just unique, like really cool looking. I like color. I am a paper crafter who enjoys using lots of color. I didn't start this channel to do tutorials on paper crafting. I have taught classes on paper crafting in community schools. I do have my own website called amixofcreativity.com, which has all kinds of information about paper crafting, but also and using paper crafting to help relieve stress. But that's not why I wanted to start this channel. I just really want to share tips and just help other people get into it. I think it's so cool. It's so much fun, and I just love it. So let me start with this, okay? So these are some of the tags and stuff that come out of this paper pad. This is a paper pad from a company that I'm sure most of you are aware know about, called Recollections. They're a certain type of they're a company from a very large store that most everybody's heard of. So like I said, I'm not promoting anything. I'm just sharing what I have and what I like. And I have a taste for certain things, and it's varied. This is just one type of thing I like. Sorry about the glare there. But as you can see on the front of this page, this is a 12 by 12 paper pad, and it's called Candy Brights. Really cute. I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta get that when I saw it. I was like, yes, I love it. I just love foil, and I love holographic foil very much. Pinks, yeah, I like them, but that's not why I like this. I like traditional Christmas colors too. I like some vintage stuff. I like different things. So if you want to see a whole bunch of different things for paper crafting, stick with me, because I'm going to go through a whole bunch of things in this on this channel. And I'll get into other, not just card making, but I also want to do segments on planning and, like die cutting, stamping, stickers, all the fun stuff. Okay, so I hope you stick with me. Come back. Subscribe to the channel so you can get notifications, right? So 12 by 12 papers, and I'll just start out saying these are, it's fun to get 12 by 12 and cut them up immediately so you can see what the print will look like when it's going to be like on a page or on a or in a card. This is a little busy. I'm not too into it, but I'm honest. That's all I can be. This is cool. Oh my, but why? Why do they have to have all this? I get it's mostly for scrapbooking. I understand that. But as a card maker, I'm only going to use this part, really. This might be background, maybe a frame, okay? Not a frame, because it won't really stand out. But my tips to you is that if something like you get something like this, you like it, don't feel shy about cutting it up, about making it your own, because in the end, it is yours, right? You do whatever you want with it. If you just want to cut up one of the balls, look like disco balls. I guess that's a theme this year. One of the videos I've done recently, I was a little taken aback how some things look like disco balls that I don't really think that's what they meant them to look like. But these ornaments are really cool. You may want to separate them out. You could cut them apart. If you have it might be hard to do it on like I have a brother scan and cut, which I hope to share at some point and like show how I use it. Probably wouldn't be able to cut it easily because of the strings, but you could always just cut things, the ones that are separate, into separate pieces. Okay, candy. Cool. A little weird. Might look better cut up. I am going to show some of these pages that have been cut up. Mostly the ones that are cut aparts. But this would look really cool cut up into different sizes. When I get 12 by 12s, I always cut apart at least one page. Usually get 2 pages, maybe 3 pages per paper pad. Immediately, I say, as soon as you can, take one of the pages out, at least one page, and cut it up to see what it looks like. I usually cut it up, and I'll show you. I don't have any here right now, but I'll show you in a future video about how I cut them. I cut them in half, so I cut it 2 6 by 12 sheets, and then I cut one of the sheets in half, so I have 2 6 by 6, and then I cut the bottom part into 3 by 4s, so that can be used for papers, for cards. The 6 by 6 I often use for die cutting or for making bigger cards or making certain special projects with. I always keep the other sheets in the paper pad if I want to use a whole sheet of like a page like that for some reason, like make an envelope or something. But I rarely do that. I pretty much always cut up my pages. Okay, so here this is meant to be cut up. This is cut aparts. I think they're really cute. I don't ever really use things like this because they're just too big for my use. I usually make 4.25 by 5.5 based cards. For Christmas, this to me is a little too much, but if you want to cut it apart and just maybe use the word, maybe use these snowflakes, the decorations here, the candy cane and the candies, do it. Make it yours. Okay, here's Deck the Halls. Fa la 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 la. Christmas. Oops, I'm running out of power. Gotta charge my phone. Alright, hopefully I can do this quick. Here's some really cool like Christmas trees that are foiled. It's like pink holographic foil. Pretty awesome looking. Here's some Christmas lights. Kind of cool. Here's some different colored stockings. Oops. Just slid off my base here. Sorry about that. Here's some variety of different colored sheets. I hope I'm still in the view here. Had to move a little bit. We got some sweaters and some stockings, reindeer, really cute. And bigger prints. Again, really cool for cutting apart. You could actually fussy cut, which is just like using scissors to cut around shapes. So if you want to use those by themselves. Now here I have, these are some of these tags that I had shown in the beginning. So you can kind of see what they look like by themselves. They're really pretty. So, you can use them as tags. You could also cut off the top part here and just use it as a decoration on a card. Or, like the focal point of a card. So it could look like that. So it's just a card. Okay. if you have, you know, a crocodile type of thing that like cuts into these to make the hole, or just like a hole puncher, that works. And then you have instant tag. You can put, these are white on the back, you can just put to and from on the back. It works out nice. You don't have to, you know, run out and buy ugly tags from like CVS or wherever. Sorry, I won't say anything about any place, but you know, like, you know, you can figure it out. You don't want to, you can make some really cool things with these paper pads. Here are some of the little tags. This one here, that one in the middle, the other one, I don't know where that went, but anyway, so you get the point. There's some really cute tags here that you can use for yourself, for your gifts, or to give out to friends and family. I often put them on cards so that they're part of the card itself, so people have something to go with their card that they, you know, will like and enjoy and have fun with. Yeah, so this is just like some squigglies, kind of reminds me of candies. It's more disco balls. There's some pretty snowflakes, very colorful. Very interesting, like 3D almost. Here's some of those strips again. The strips, again, you can cut them into, you know, like so that they're like regular. Like here, you could have it be a card base. I mean, you know, be like an actual focal point on a card, or you can cut each strip and make it into, and then cut them in half or cut them in thirds and use on cards, or make them, you know, be in scrapbook. Yeah, have them for scrapbooking or planning or whatever. Like kind of like washi tape, which I'll get into at some point too, because I love washi tape. Of course, don't we all? Here's some really cool flowers. I love those colors together. Oh, my favorite colors together, I think, are like pink and greens. At my wedding, my colors at the wedding were like salmon color and aqua, and they just went beautiful together. So I love those combinations. So this is really my like a color palette I like. Okay, that's pretty busy. Again, cut it down, make it more manageable. These are cut aparts that I already cut apart. One of the sheets. So I got, you know, I have Merry Christmas. Okay, so you can make these into cards, or make them into special, you know, things in your planner, or just whatever you want. You know, it's fun. It's fun to cut things apart and use them and have fun with them. Here's another one. So this one is this one. Very cute. Again, if you don't want it to be this large, you can cut it down. You could actually cut around and make it just be the ball. Well, be kind of hard with this one because you chop off the ass probably. But you know what I'm saying. Things don't have to look exactly like what they look on, you know, in front of you. Use your imagination, cut things up to make them be the way you want them to be. For instance, this is a really cute cut apart with a stocking. You could fussy cut this and make that into just a stocking that you put on as an embellishment on a card. It doesn't have to have the pink background. It might take a little while, but if you want, I mean, you could also probably cut it apart if you have a brother scan and cut. Not so much with a Cricut type of thing. It's a little hard when, you know, you can't really scan that in. But you can use something like this in a variety of ways, and not just, you know, the way it looks. Okay. Here is some more pages. A lot of words. You could cut up these words and have them be sentiments. I'm not running out of time. Can't tell. Here's some candies. Some more cut aparts. I have, you know, like I said, I have these cut aparts here. Some of them are good for like journaling and for planning. Some are better for, you know, this would be a beautiful card. You know, with a frame maybe, like in hot pink or whatever, and then on a card base. It's a square one. You can make a square card. You can make it a traditional card size. So you know, you get a variety of things that you can make with all these cut aparts too, and don't feel like you have to use them exactly as is. There's some more, like you could cut these apart even and have strips if you want. I like them as for tags. They're really cute. So that's the end of that paper pad. Again, sorry I moved you. This is called Candy Brights. It's a really cute pad. 12 by 12, 48 different sheets, 24 a piece, and I got it on a great discount. I don't know if they're still discounted at the store they're sold at, but you could check it out, check it out online too if you're interested in this type of paper pad, pattern paper. It's just beautiful. You know what? Nobody cares if you send them a pattern paper card for Christmas. I know that, you know, some people want it to be very special and very like unique. I've always tried to do that. It's hard. This year I'm mainly going with pattern paper to send out cards. It just is so much easier. So don't feel bad if that's what you want to do too, and don't feel like it matters, because this type of paper is so special and unique, and just you know, not just this pad, but all the pads I'm going to show you have their own like special, you know, style and special like way of getting across the Christmas cheer. So if you don't like this type of pad of paper, stay tuned. I have more coming up. I'm going to show some vintage kind of, you know, like that are more like farmhouse, more like cottage core, more that type of papers. I love a variety, and so I'm going to try to keep showing a variety. But until then, please subscribe, comment, leave me, you know, a message. Love to hear from people, and share these videos with people you know that love paper crafting. Bye.